Welcome everybody to Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem, quite possibly the last part of this little series. I said possibly because I'm not sure how long the game is. But I feel like we're approaching the end, or at least close to it. So last time we did it was the archaeologist and the monk. Look for the 88 keys. What? Don't tell me I actually have to find 88 individual keys. I can only imagine the game suddenly turning into a mascot platformer a la Banjo-Kazooie. Now that'd be a genre shift you didn't see coming. Still don't know what that room's for. Still locked. Good to know. Wait. Oops. Not there. This glossy surface printed the likeness of an ancient map. A land is situated in the northern hemisphere. And it probably still doesn't help that there's no actual light source coming for this. So what do you mean by 88 keys? That lies the question. I can shoot the red if I so desire. Doubt it would lead to anything. Probably gets me the bad ending. Unless the rat has the keys. Keep that in mind. Still this. We got all the runes. Arkoth Redgamore. has to be more to use the spell for. Like, it can't just be used for that, like, one instance. Hmm. And now back to the part of the game where I wander in circles. There's also gotta be a way to open the door downstairs. Well, time to shoot the rat, see if anything happens. I mean, I have my doubts. I don't know what I expected. Can't even see what a corpse is. Presumably it just exploded. These are 38 special rounds. And it's gonna be fun to have to smear off the floor. I mean, if I could get a flashlight, then presumably I could explore the room where the power's out. I mean, the note did say this would be the hardest part of your journey. Of course, I can't even begin the journey if I don't know where the entrance is. It could depend. I used to be the hardest part of your journey. Look for the 88 keys to continue your journey into the past. Oh, the piano. 88 keys. Pianos have keys. Don't know how many. I mean, that's my current guess. That's real fast. There we are. Seeing the piano stirred up Distant recollections of Paul Luther's story in Alex's mind. The echoes of those notes within the cathedral echo also within her consciousness. Hands are drawn to the keys, almost of their own accord. Play the piano. The Forbidden City. Isn't that a restaurant?
Who are you?
I am your lord and conqueror.
What manner of forsaken being are you?
So, you can see me in my true form. You are a gifted man. Take this one and use him as the foundation for the pillar. He is special and should be given a special place among the suffering.
Very good. So next chapter page. Let's dive in. Where are you going to take me this time?
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors. In the context of history, one man's champion is another man's nemesis, hero or murderer.
True.
Much has been written, but what has not is far more interesting.
Debatable.
The Tome of Eternal Darkness mentions a Venetian artist and architect of the Renaissance named Roberto Bianchi. Roaming abroad to find inspiration, he was captured by a warlord expanding his empire. He forced Roberto to use his architectural and engineering skills to construct a monument to his greatness. To complete his task, he must survey the site.
Okay, 1460. I think the last one was like in the 1500s.
Survey the site quickly, dog, and maybe you'll live long enough to see the sacrament's construction. Did you think we would trust you, Bianchi? Even though you are graced with the generosity of our liege, you are still his prisoner. As I said, finish your work quickly, and maybe we'll drag you out of this hole.
It seems like a flawed way to build a structure. You know, threatening a guy in charge of surveying the land, making sure it's stable to build on. Roberto must survey the ruins of this ancient temple. The rooms he must survey can be found on the map, only when these areas have been inspected can the construction begin. And I bet it's going to be entombed within it. As well as tradition. Okay. Foundation for the monument has been constructed but has suffered some damage. The rest of the complex is unknown and Roberto must discover if construction can continue. I mean, he could sabotage the construction somehow. Never mind, there's another guy here. Who the hell are you? A frantic worker looking for answers to questions that can't be answered. He hopes Roberto is there to save them and longs to see his family and friends once he escapes. You're not escaping. Nobody is. I thought those tiles might do something. Nothing over here. Just him menacingly walking toward the camera. Monk. You think they'll believe me if I say the construction site's haunted? One of Roberto's fellow slaves lies dead. His wounds seem to have attracted the attention of the beasts, for they have been gnawed open, spilling his innards onto the dusty floor. I don't know, it looks more like he got hit in the back. Must not have had the rendering power for it. Survey the area. Structure around here shows signs of stress. Ah yes, I hear the crumbling rocks too. It is far from sound, perhaps with some reinforcement it might be able to suit the requirements of the monument. Crossbow? Sword. A safe. That's not a safe, that's a sword. That can't be very safe. Well, mine now. Let's see, anything else of interest? Cannot speak to the workers. And I'm pretty sure this one is from the... Oh, I forget his name, I just keep calling him the Simp. But this area is from his chapter. What could go wrong? Oh, now there's two red ones. First there was green, now there's red. Doesn't have anything else in his inventory. Honk. Chop. Chop. A little bit of friendly fire. Monster infighting is always one of those funny things. You don't see it often enough these days. Probably because it doesn't make much sense. I mean, like in Doom, I think it was a glitch. Or just a quirk of the engine. Admittedly, it does make sense why you don't see it these days. It could be immersion breaking. Or just flat out illogical. Really, there aren't that many, like... Oh, I don't want to say horde shooters. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. It's just not something you see these days. Yoink. And again, I'll just steal some more. Man babbles incoherently about worms devouring his countrymen. That Roberto will be next. Oh yes, worms do tend to eat corpses. Dust and rocks fall from the roof through a fault in the stone. It is difficult for Roberto to assess how sturdy the place is, but it needs a lot of reinforcement for if it is to be built upon. So obviously it's unsafe. Oh. Hey, a screaming room. What was that guy's name? Oh, you're not... Not even gonna show me? Okay, I guess this guy can't read. Or he very deliberately chooses not to. Right away, I respect it. It's Luther, Maximilian. Grab the funny tome. Archer is surprised to see Roberto. He confesses to his cowardice as he stayed behind while others ventured further into the complex. When the screams of the others echoed from the walls, he dared not move. I mean, it sounds like a smart decision to me. Oh, god damn it. I do not wish to contend with the little shits. I know they're called trappers now, but my naming is better. You can argue all you want. I can't hear you. A collapsed roof and scaffolding prevents Roberto from proceeding further down this corridor. Okay, so I'll climb up. Ah. The angry green air. That's just constantly draining my sanity. So I need to buff up my damage field. Damage field. Yeah. Oh. Check. So I need Bankarunk and Redgamore. Area and 2 Pargons. Perfect. Oh, almost. Probably not the intended way for you to do this. But it does work. Yeah, I don't know if it's because the barrier was messing with it or the wings kind of acted as a shield. I'm gonna assume it has something to do with the wings. Summon zombie. I can now play a necromancer. Yay. I mean, it's neat, I guess. An abandoned library of sorts, a small collection of rotted, useless books lies amidst smashed pottery and debris. Nifty. Hey, there's something happening. A worker's corpse lies amidst a pile of rubble. The man's body has been pulverized by being thrown against the wall with such ferocity that it had collapsed. If you say so, game. Hi. Actually, before I go and do something stupid. Damage, spell, summon, shield. That shield didn't last very long. Maybe that's why he gave me the summon spell. I'm stuck, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the corpse. Almost. Almost got it, almost got it. Yeah, maybe that's why he gave me the zombie thing. Damn it. Gotta run in circles for a moment. Get the mana recharging. This conjuration summons a shambling corpse from the plains of eternal darkness, where the dead and all manner of foul things dwell. This magic should not be undertaken lightly, for its toll on the psyche of mortal kind is not pleasant. To see with the eyes of the dead is to become them. Requires tier and air attack runes. As if any of the other magical spells casting don't take a toll on our sanity. Like summoning force field out of nowhere? Fine. Enchanting stuff? Fine. Summoning a little goblin thing? Also fine. But this is too far. Oh, hello, Scambot. Now you posted the message twice. Come on, you piece of shit site. There we are. I mean, dealing with them is basically a Hydra situation. Strike one down, two crop up. Considering how much Twitch is cracking down on view bots and stuff, and, you know, kind of fucking it all up in the process, they haven't done much about this. I mean, a part of me does believe there is a conspiracy theory to essentially try to discourage smaller streamers because Twitch is constantly losing money. And you know, if there's less smaller streamers, that's less financial strain on the company. I don't know, that's a conspiracy theory. Would they be smart enough to try that? I can't tell you. Enterbach and Magimore. Enterbach? Magimore. Parg. See, the guy down there is red, so I want blue. And what was my shield? Okay, I don't have enough mana for it. Yeah, I gotta hit the treadmill. I wonder if there's any sort of like bonus for beating the game with all three Elder Deities on the same file. Or if developers even accounted for that. I mean, they could have, but I'm not sure it would be expected. No, that's not it. It would be something they do. Another worker's corpse, this time slashed from the behind as he ran from his attacker, hoping for escape. Well, the latter's the other way. Dumbass ran the wrong way. Ravaged corpses litter the room. Their flesh has been devoured in places and decomposition has already set in. I mean, it usually sets in moment one. I don't know, I can't remember from my forensics class. It was high school forensics, so don't know how helpful that would be. But I'm guessing we need to shove a zombie in there. Oh, Okay, you're gonna explode? No. None of them are. I remember what happened last time. Certainly gonna save. Meanwhile, these guys don't seem too bothered. Survey the area. Although crumbling in places, the structure of this area could be braced to provide enough of a foundation for the monument. Scenic camera pan. Oh no, they're possessed. But why would I expect anything other than that? Oh shit, they're green. Blue does not work well with green. Yeah, look, my sanity's gone. Shit. Come on, take me back to the screen already. I mean, it would just be nice if there was a continue option on the game over screen. Unless that is a feature, I'm somehow pressing the wrong button every time. Hang on, fellow workers, I must do some magic. Oh no, my fellow workers were actually evil. Anybody that's worked in fast food can tell you that's true. You think such a simple job would not be a complete hellscape? There we are. Not enough magicka. And I'll be fine with the loss of sanity. Makes the game a bit more fun. Locked. Did I go down here? No, I did not. Uh-oh. Thankfully, crossbows are a mostly sound weapon. Oops. Stones and rubble from the passage... No, stones and rubble collapsed from the... Blocked. It's blocked. It is blocked by blocks. Oh, nope, he's a red one. Wrong color. This will not be super effective. You don't use fire on fire types. Pargon these balls. Oh. Now I'm small.
This isn't really happening.
Good sanity effect game. Okay, run away. Run away. Wonder if I should add a Pargon redeem. Oh, shit, wrong shield. Doesn't matter. There we are. Uh-huh. Key placed atop the pedestal. It glints in the room's soft light. I suppose you can't really reach that, can you? It's simple as that. Melt of molten rock and fire prevents access to the room's center in which a curious shrine stands. Confused by the layout, Roberto ponders its purpose and reason and finds none. Yes. This mysterious room has left him puzzled. The wall is decorated with runes. Great care has been taken to place the scaffolding around the symbols, not to damage them. Obviously, they must be of great significance. And same with this guy. Oh, it's the same symbol as the green thing. Yeah. Not enough energy. Hang on, let me get some more cardio in. After a zombie has been summoned, press A to attack enemies. Attacks can be used with R. Attack an enemy's head, perform a gnaw. Press whatever that is. Oh, they can open doors but not pick up items. Alright, sorry buddy, gotta put you down. What if I put another zombie in a dick smasher? That thing right there. I mean, I know that's not what you're gonna call it. Be more appropriately called a ceiling crusher. But Dick Smasher is funny. Oh zombie, it's 4 PM. Time for your dick flattening. Yes, necromancer. That's a weird looking thing. Not doing too good on health. Yeah, and a weird guy in the background is always going to be draining my sanity. So you're blue. Oh, you summoned a friend. Oh, you summoned a big friend. That's concerning. Not enough mana? Let's see. Okay, now my health is drained. Why is everything so goddamn loud? There they are. Like they were never even there. E. Oh, this is from Pius.
Venture no further, or be struck down where you stand.
And that guy.
Who? What?
I am the guardian of this temple, the Forbidden City. None shall enter except the chosen. Speak. You are the chosen.
You didn't even give it a chance to
For
speak.
many years I have tested those who came here, and all have failed. You are unaffected by the power I wield, and thus must surely be the chosen.
I?
Once I was as you were, confused and without answers, yet they came in time. Now my duty is complete. I can finally rest. My sacrifice was not in vain.
Sure about that? Ah, yes, the fancy blue crown. Good last-second expression from him. Berto can feel the acidic touch of the artifact's magic reaching toward him. Using a shred of cloth from his robes to shield his hand, he retrieves the hovering artifact. Essence of Uliath. Ruby effigy. Yeah, go ahead and survey the room real fast. There appears to be an incredibly ancient shrine to the ancients, as noted in the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Could this be what Roberto's captor seeks to preserve within this monument? Camera pan. Don't even... Maybe it's not called a camera pan. A construct of human bones lashed together to form a small shrine. A shade of skin tops the edifice, making the light cast eerie shadows on the walls that glow with a warmth of their own. Touching. Everybody needs a skin lamp. Can really tie the whole room together. Let's see, now what? Still need to survey one room. I guess there's nothing of importance over there. Okay, so this is the final area I need to survey. And I can tell him the place is haunted. Shit. I doubt he'll actually believe me. Assuming that my captor is not actually Pius Augustus, as foretold in the cutscene. Probably is. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, now what the hell do I do with this? That's in the room, soft light. Small statuette of a defeated warrior kneeling in respect to an unseen victor. It is made from a deep red ruby. Didn't I try putting this on a skin shrine? Or a skin lamp? Whatever I'm calling it. Wrong way. Wrong way, genius. This might be the wrong way. Oh well. No, it would make sense to go all the way back here. And that's not where the area was. That's not where Skin Lamp was. It was over this way. Doot, 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 doot. Can't use. Stop, stop. Please stop examining. mean, I could go all the way back to the guards and tell them, yes, I surveyed the area, but there's one room I could not access. And they will tell me, find a way to access it. Then throw a rock. I do have to give this game praise for its reuse of areas. Really, really clever. Just come back to the same area, but forwarded or backwarded in time bit. It's access to the room center. Can't use this item, I just have it. Guessing I have to find a way to turn off the fire. Or make a bridge. Hardly can't use the large rocks over here, can I? Obviously they must be of great significance. Great significance. So I got the weird essence thingy. I mean, all I can think to do is head back. Maybe there's a pathway I missed. Let's see, we're right here. That is a horrible green to use on this background. Hmm. I mean, my gut instinct tells me this is wrong. But my 90s adventure game logic, it tells me that this may be correct. Can I mess with the levers again? No. Wait, is this pedestal here? Oh, damn it. I guess that might be good material for a thumbnail. Assuming I ever upload these. Gotten real shit about doing that. And there was a mechanism in here, it doesn't work anymore. No, the guards aren't even gonna try to yell at me. That was a stupid idea. Who comes up with that? Wait, what about dispel magic or reveal invisible? Maybe. I don't know, it has a red effigy and it feels like I need to place it somewhere. That's just these guys making pillars. They are pillar men. Okay, how old is that reference? Don't answer that. I'm always behind on things. I was late for my own birth. Can't expect me to get anything done. So that was an entirely pointless journey. Hardly surprising, but expected. Hardly surprising, but expected. That's just confirming what you already know. Top tier speaking. Okay, back here again. Ah. That. Okay. Yoink. Okay, so, yeah, it's used... Reveal Invisible is used for exactly 2 or 3 points in this game. Maybe more. Oh.
Help me, Grandpa. I can't take this anymore.
Don't be so weak, Alex. You have a stronger mind than this. I didn't bring up a weakling. Not a scared wretch of a girl.
You kept all this from me. You kept me alone. You shared nothing with me.
I couldn't. I could never give you the burden. I just wanted you to grow up. To grow up and leave me alone. Why couldn't you have been killed with your parents?
This can't be happening!
Oh, Grandpa's kind of a bitch. But there's a plot twist where that's not actually her grandpa, but it's Pius. Oh, blue thing. That is a praying man. A small statuette of a sorcerer driven mad by an unseen force. Well, is faith thought madness in a different context? Ooh, pretty. Very lapis lazuli of you. And Gates of Babylon. I think that's what they are. Okay, so that's yellow. Actually, no, before I go and do anything even stupider. It's likely victims of the wandering denizens of the temple. They're a desperate bid to escape ended in a mire of blood and pain. Yes, stop examining, please. Wow, that worked. Probably shouldn't have worked. I don't feel like that should have been the solution, but here we are. And kindly the game prevents you from falling down pits. Spooky. This carving depicts a man's skeletal remains in a cruel embrace of a multitude of worm-like creatures. Are these things that killed the men in this room? Oh, it's Corpse God guy. The man babbles incoherently about worms devouring his countrymen that Roberto will be next. Why not him? A hideous bas-relief adores the monolith, humans thrown into a nest of huge worms. These people have been sacrificed and ingested by the worms to fuel some unknown, unfathomable process. Typical cult stuff, human sacrifice. Nothing new. Do we need to survey this room? Bridge. That didn't really need a cutscene game. pull the lever. No, bad worm. No munching. Right, I still need to survey it. But where do I exactly do that? I must find the appropriate survey spot. Maybe in the center? Yes. The dilapidated roof appears to be collapsing in several areas and will need a lot of reinforcement. The workers will have a daunting task ahead of them. And that's not even counting the weird creatures. It's not completed survey of the complex. Now I can return to the surface and report his findings. They're just gonna leave me down here, aren't they? Oh god, do I have to walk all the way back? Seems like I do. Alright. Maybe there'll be like a funny little scene on the way back. Or like any sort of difference. And it's really just a minor gripe. Wait, was that? No, that's a stick. That is a stick. Riveting. Yeah, I don't have anything to comment on. Just enjoy the ambiance. Or ambience. Don't know how you say it.
And what news do you bring me, Architect?
The foundations are infested. Demons and devils. Many lives will be lost if you try to build there.
You have done well to complete your goal, Bianchi. The construction will continue as planned.
But the demons! You'd be insane to build there.
Silence, dog! What dwells beneath the Forbidden City is the very reason it was built. For you to understand, you must witness it firsthand. Let me educate you. Guards! Put this one with the others of the sacrifice.
I am the Scourge of God, appointed to chastise you, since no one knows the remedy for your iniquity except me. You are wicked, but I
Oh, that's
am
definitely
more
Cain.
wicked than you. So be silent.
Wee.
Now you, Architect, you are about to make your largest contribution to this project.
Oh. So that's where the picture in the study comes from. I think. Yeah, it is. Hey. An unseen force guides Alex's hand toward the painting, compelling her to look behind it. Pulls out a new chapter page. A sense of familiarity overcomes her, and as the chapter page comes to her fingers, so does the realization that Roberto's spirit is aiding her. A war to end all wars. Hey, we're going to the trenches? Nope, not even close.
The Black Guardian grows restless, my liege. Its hunger increases, and the binding continues to weaken. We feed it flesh, but I fear it will not guard the relic too much longer.
There is no choice in the matter. It must remain and guard the artifact until the time of planetary alignment. After that, the Guardian may return to its lair. Our master does not like failure. It is imperative to keep the binding intact.
Then we have to find more flesh and bone.
What a greedy creature. A war to end all wars. Read it. Next chapter, yippee.
The war to end all wars redefined how mankind looked at war and the value of human life. Over 19,000 men lost their lives every day in the trenches of the Somme.
Hey, World War I was
Some
right.
say uselessly, some invoke a higher cause. I read accounts of the slaughter from many journalists who spent time in the trenches, but I found the account of a certain Peter Jacob to be the most horrible of all. His implication about the ancients' involvement with the war was hideous and so obvious. With the horror of the Battle of the Somme scant miles away and the distant echoes of pounding artillery, a young journalist named Peter Jacob researched his latest story from the front lines.
1916.
His grim task brought him to Oubliette Cathedral, now transformed into a field hospital.
Amiens, France. Yeah, that's where the monk.
No solace.
Yeah, the monk was.
Despite all the senseless violence that surrounds me. Young men die at a rate unheard of in centuries of warfare. Shelling, machine guns, mustard gas, rip, pierce, and burn your flesh. Men soak gauze in their own urine to stop the insidious gas. The hospitals here cannot cope with the torrent of wounded.
Yeah, they're taking him off to the dining room. stock explosion sound effects. Soldier's letter lies on the table waiting to be sent home. I'm just gonna steal this. Letter from Private Reginald Jackson to his love Margaret. I was admitted to this hospital on Tuesday. The damage caused to my legs was slight, but there is no way that I could ever walk normally again. I hate this place. Every day I'm reminded that I will never be able to do the things I love. The hospital is a very strange place. Converted from an old cathedral, there is now an odd atmosphere around it. Silent but for the words of the wounded calling out in the night. There is no doubt it is haunted. What I find most odd in this place is that you never see anyone leave during the day. It's not right. No goodbyes or farewells, just an empty bed when you wake. Lucky penny. An old coin marked in a peculiar manner. It has held sentimental value for someone. Whoever holds the penny will undoubtedly receive good fortune. I think he was lied to. How's this? Flash pan used to... Oh, so piece of photography equipment? Flash powder. No, I wanted to look at the poster. Not an option. Boxes of what I presume to be medical stuff. The exit. The war being so close, a curfew has been imposed. Traveling outside the hospital is not a safe thing to do since intruders will likely be shot on sight. Peter decides to remain inside. Well, Peter's smarter than some of the other people. Guard's just about, obviously bored as a support and waiting a replacement or perhaps a call to arms. And I guess guard duty does suck. At least it's easy. Sank deeply on the landing, crates of medical supplies awaits use. Serets of morphine, bandages, tourniquets, and antiseptics. The list goes on and on. May I speak to you? I saw the talk option. Get back here, I'm trying to speak to you. With a motherly voice, the nurse advises that Peter get some rest. That's presumably some of the corpses. Again, more medical stuff. I guess they don't really have an organization system here. Reginald Jackson to Margaret. I've been over here for over a week now, and there's no word when I will be allowed to leave. Strange things have happened. At night, the sounds of the hospital change. Echoes of voices that don't belong to anyone haunt the walls and corridors. The restless ghosts, perhaps, or sounds of movement or whispers. I have seen war firsthand, and the sounds at night in the hospital scare me more than I ever thought possible. What is going on here at night? Why do I feel so threatened? My fears are worsened by the talk of the other young soldiers. One said he heard cries for help in the middle of the night, cries that were not only answered by snarls of rage and not compassion. I read that wrong. Another said Lance Corporal Haskell had not been discharged but had gone missing. I stared at his empty bed with a sense of unholy dread gnawing at my heart. nothing up here. I can't ring the bell. You know, be the one dickhead who does it. Alright, what else do we got here? Covered with blood-stained sheets, these poor souls have passed from this world. For them, the suffering is over, but for others around them, the ordeal continues. Such is the nature of conflict. Faint sound of moaning emanates from behind the linen walls. Whispered utterances, frantic prayers, loved ones, words offered only by those who face their mortality. It's a little surgical area. Yeah, presumably you don't want to see the other guys, being operated on. The soldier is rather distressed. Yeah, no shit. Perhaps he has lost a lot of friends to the trenches of the Somme. It finds that the only stories are sad ones, and the only true heroes are in the mortuary. I don't know if this is true or not. Probably not. But I think the Battle of the Somme is also referred to as the Great Fuck-Up. Again, I doubt that's true, but from what I read, it does make sense. I'm not a World War II. Good job. I'm not a World War I expert. I don't know much about it. That's not my area of study. Now, medieval Renaissance Europe. Guard frowns and ushers Peter away from the organ. He explains that this is one of the few antiques in the region and that so far survived the war and that while he's alive it will remain intact. Good luck with that, buddy. Okay, so I need to get the fancy book. And then go around casting spells. Oh, and I do not have clearance for the old tower. Sealed envelope. Soldier's orders. Do you think... This doesn't seem like something you want to be lying around. The note reads, Private Thompson, by order of Lieutenant Hargraves on behalf of HRH George V, His Royal Highness, you are to leave your post of duty and rally in the street outside the Ublia Cathedral. Further orders will be presented at the rallying point. God save the king. Well, yeah, it would make sense that we're British. I don't think America got involved in the war until 1917? Oh wait, it is 1916, but... Fuck. Air is off limits to civilians. I can't remember my damn dates. The guard inspects the papers and hands them back to Peter, saying that someone else's orders are intended for someone else. Yeah, it probably doesn't help that basically everybody knows we're Peter. Guard unfolds the orders and begins to read them before exclaiming, "Bloody hell, lad, we must be on the offensive." Following the orders, he takes leave of his post. Ah, yes. French propaganda. Designed to muster patriotic feelings, these posters declare that the Allies are fighting the good fight. It's small comfort for the occupants in the room whose spent corpses line the cold cathedral floor. Who the hell thought to put him here? Terrible location. It's mine now. Stacked like logs, Peter stands before the price of human war. Bloodied corpses of young men who made their ultimate sacrifice to defend their own countries and those of others. It's going to use to stun enemies. Okay, so unsurprisingly, it's not a flashlight. Oop! Screaming room. Can I now remember what this guy's name is? Nope. It is forever lost to time. Whoa. Every time that sequence gets just a little bit longer. And then, great. Well, that was a good use of my ammo. So I can't use my lucky penny. And all I have to defend myself is some photography equipment. Yep. Is that? No. That's just a bit of scenery. Yeah, it's not looking too good down there. Not sure this is doing much. Okay, never mind. Just run away. Maybe I'll get a proper melee weapon later. Or I could use some spells. Probably do that in a safer area. Do I have currently on I bet maybe on my quick slots. Okay. Nope, she's hostile. You're hostile, you're hostile. Everybody is hostile. Can't even stand a chance. Wait. Salmon. An altar stands wreathed in cold mist. As Peter nears the stone, a sense of deep woe gnaws at his heart. The cathedral is undoubtedly evil and not the holy place he thought it be. Hey look, I have no sanity left. Well, this sucks. And now they're trapped in here with me. 303 rifle ammunition. Okay, well I can't use that. Need a rifle. And I can't throw the bullets at people. I doubt Peter has that strong of an arm. Boxes of medical supplies awaiting those in treatment, covered with bloody fingerprints. It's hard to tell whether they are actually used to save lives or just to relieve the suffering. Well, it worked. The ceiling's still bleeding. That's nothing new. Souls have passed beyond. I think I missed something. The room has fallen into disuse. The shelves, once full of books and scrolls, are now rife with dust, bearing nothing but trash and debris. .8mm revolver. I mean, I would have guessed I'd gotten a bayonet or a combat knife, maybe a trunch club. I guess a two-handed sword will do just fine. How about the ow? Ow. Ow. Don't have that D. Goddamn skinwalkers. He critical splat. Oh, good lord, they're everywhere. Is everybody a secret parasite? So would appear to be. Shit. What else? A damage field. Oh, there's a rifle. I don't think anybody will mind if I take it. Let's see, this is a Lee Enfield. I think that's what the British used. Yeah, Lee Enfield Mark III. Are legends in their time, completely reliable even under adverse conditions. Over 3 million were produced in Britain, India, and Australia. Sheet of music. The shelling has knocked out the cathedral's generator. The organ cannot be used without a supply of power. It can probably be used if power is restored. First... God damn it. Fine, we'll go in the basement. Rifle ammo. And it does come meticulously clean. Peter is surprised. That's not more chaotic for a frontline hospital. After all, isn't this where the death certificates are written? Maybe he just has like a really big stamp. Who is it? His stats doing? Doing okay. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I am gonna go make myself a cup of tea. It is tea time, bitches. Alright, I have returned. Possibly to your excitement or disappointment. I don't think this door was here before. Revolver ammo? Oh, wait. Like the Mary Celeste, the desk hasn't been touched in some time, so its user suddenly turned away and never returned. A half-written letter bespeaks silently unfinished activity. I guess you can't really read the letter right now. Workings of the pipe organ have remained mostly the same since installation. Originally the bellows were driven manually, now they are steam-powered and organ controlled electrically. Yeah, electrically. This might be one of the oldest restored pipe organs in the world. And it's in the middle of a war zone. Not surprising. A lot of weird things end up in war zones. Can't see what I'm shooting at. But I know what it is and I know it's there. A soldier's body lies on the floor far from the front line. This poor man met his end. His fate is far removed from his brothers in arms. A victim of the cathedral rather than by bullet or bayonet. Or bomb or mustard gas. Better or worse, you decide. Gas full of maturing wine, the cellar emits a reason of cold air. When the war is over, if it ever is, the wine will be of a good vintage. And they're still making wine down here. That's dedication to the craft. Isn't this one hollow? Or maybe he's not gonna bother knocking on them. At least not yet. Much more reasonably concerned with the lack of power. Did I ever save? Go ahead and do that now. That wouldn't lead me to much of anything. Over this way. Let's see. That one has 7 notches. Yeah, that one has 7 notches, so it's a no-go. Not where I have my night vision goggles on. That's why everything's tinted green. Damn it. Okay, guns are not the ideal close quarters weapon. Might have some trouble using them when your enemy's within pissing distance. Oh, you're a blue one. Funny, normally they're green. Looks like there's still power up here. Or it's just the moonlight coming through. What are you even looking at? You're not supposed to look directly into the camera. Terrible acting. And to think Britain was the birth of Shakespeare. Birthplace. Terrible point reasoning made. Really just all around bad arguments. Everybody had a miserable time. Although scared enough to run, the journalist and Peter is determined to uncover the full story of the cathedral, no matter what it entails. To the bloody end, Peter decides to stay. I wonder how the guy that left is doing. Oh. Let's be looking at posters. Let's see, where would the generator be? I think I missed a door in the old tower. Good thing this fire is still burning. Yeah, right here. I don't think I exam. Peter, you are sinking into the floor.
This isn't really happening!
Damn, I didn't know quicksand would actually be a danger in real life. The cartoons were right. No, it have been in here. This is the rudimentary morgue. Do. Aha. I mean, I'm pretty sure flashlights existed in in the First World War.
Imagine what
At least in some capacity. Don't know how widespread they were. Or actually how effective they were. Maybe something to look up later. Or forget about. Probably the latter. Let's see. Can I examine the body here? One of the cathedral's guards lies dead by his post. His death was sudden and violent. His broken limbs twisted at odd angles and with a trickle of blood issuing from his mouth and ears. This is going to be tough to explain. So yeah, the Germans are employing demons. Just a camera angle. Actually, while I'm thinking about it. Like, however, now and then you can just hear a drum go, do it. Huh? No. Huh? No. I figure out what it says. Something journal. Let's see, that's the organ. Could you direct me to where the generator may be? Oh, these are new. Found it. The device appears to be a steam-powered generator. It sits idly waiting for steam to be supplied. There's a lever presumably to switch the generator on and off. Pull the lever. There's a grating of metal on metal, but nothing else. There's no steam coming into the generator. Okay, we found one issue. We are doing troubleshooting. Perched on a wall beside the generator is an open-face fuse box. The fuse appears to be missing. There's no sign of where it could be. Done. Yeah, every now and then there's the guy with the snare drum. Don't know what he's doing. Don't think anybody knows what they're doing. Old, rusty, but faithful for many years, a coal-burning boiler provides heat and steam to the cathedral complex. There is currently no pressure being diverted to the generator. Turn the wheel. There appears to be a hole in the wall that is large enough for a small dog to pass through. Unlocked but won't open. Okay, so that's blocked off. Sound of metal grating against metal is combined with a hiss of steam, but there doesn't appear to be any output of power. Is the circuit broken? God damn it. I was hoping it would just be... You always hoping it's just a simple fix, like, oh, something got knocked loose. No sign of where it could be. That's the spec. Again, concerned with wine and a good vintage. There's not for a small dog to pass through. Well, just why don't you try? Or is everybody in this entire franchise incapable of bending over? Maybe the entire Roibus family is cursed with bad knees. I mean, that'd be a good explanation. Okay, so I need to find a fuse or circuit. And can somebody please slap the snare drummer? He has horrible timing. It also just occurred to me that Peter here looks like Brendan Fraser from The Mummy. I have no idea where to go with that statement. I am throwing it out there. Wait. Could I use my penny in place of a circuit? In a rush to invent this, Peter jams the lucky penny in place of the fuse. Amazingly, it works. The fuse has been replaced. Okay, yeah, that works. Hey, we got power back. Steam-driven generator is a monstrosity, as though Jules Verne had dreamed it. An antique behemoth covered in brass fittings and spikes wreathed in thorns of crackling electricity. The generator is working, providing power to the cathedral circuits. Okay, I'm not an expert, but something tells me this generator is a bit, cartoonish. I guess now we can go and play the pipe organ. Now to open a tabernacle. God damn. Oh, some priceless stained glass we just lost. Just tabernacles fashioned from aged varnished mahogany. Stores are closed and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it manually. Do the PPA organ. Monstrosity. Ancient problems require ancient solutions. And it doesn't look very nice out there, does it? Is that something I can interact with? Is there... No, that's just scenery. And I'm assuming the bombarges are getting closer. Play the organ. Oh, god damn it. Y, X, B. Castlevania tune. Dun. I like to imagine that little musical sting or cue, whatever it's called, isn't just a game being fancy, it's protagonist having a bit of a moment. Tabernacle is almost empty. There's a door handle. It takes a door handle. It can handle some situations. Now what the hell do I use this for? Doesn't appear to belong to any particular door in sight. In sight, you say? Yeah, I should have figured. We need 7, I only got 5. We need more Paragon. And it's not there. Let's see. Medical supplies. More medical supplies. More medical supplies. Bell tower. Swing wildly. Can't see anything anyway. I don't know why I thought it would be up here. Bell tower might just be there to complete the scene. So I got the power back on, played the organ. Got a door handle. I can't seem to get a handle on the situation. Hmm. Wait. Might there be something of interest back here? Don't know why I thought there would be. Let me look at the map. Trying to identify where I haven't been. No, that's not it. That room was turned into the morgue. Or a morgue. How many goddamn morgues do you need in this place? Nothing in here. Just rats. Not our rats. Rife with debris, rife with debris. Rife with debris cheese. Oh, wait. Just remembered. Where's that one room? We could shove a small dog into it. Yeah, that was the steam generator room. Or, well, boiler. That's the term I'm looking for, the boiler. We can't push the door, but we could possibly pull the door. Peter, you stupid fuck. Penny is jammed in place in one of the fuses. Dangerous fix, but enough to bring power to the circuit. Do I need a screwdriver? I was getting somewhere. Damn it all. Hmm. It did mention it's not for any door in sight. Stop examining the organs. The organs of the organ. Hmm. So no descriptive text. For an obscure door, it doesn't appear to belong to any door in sight. I tried using it on the wall. Shit. Can I enchant door handle? This item cannot be enchanted. Shelter is cleared of all valuables not only to prevent looting, but also to afford space for medical supplies and even an operating table should the need arise. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? And... no, this is the pole of wood. I thought it was a rope I could cut. It's going to be something real obvious, I know it. Am I gonna have to do that combine everything with everything thing? I really don't want to. Nobody does. I mean, why would it be in the bell tower? My brain is churning. but it churns like butter. No, nothing else there. As long as I won't open it, as if there is a large object on the other side blocking its movement. Alright, I give up. No, I'm not cheating. We're on chapter 8. Oh, chapter 9. This is... Didn't I ever try reveal invisible? Maybe I did, but used the wrong color. I feel like I missed a step. There has to be. Steam generator. What do you mean? Do you mean body of a soldier? You need to remove speeder. Maybe the boiler machine, then try. Oh. God fucking damn it. Oops. That. Hey, you know that one spell you got and never used? Yeah. Didn't do that right. That one spell you got, like at the, I don't know, 4 chapters back, sounds completely useless. What do you mean you don't remember it? That's just having a puzzle for a puzzle. Alright, now we can finally proceed. Use the stored coal in the steam boiler that powers the cathedral's generator. Small piles are what's left of supply, and the almost endless war of resupply is a long way off. And I guess you can't use bodies either. Wouldn't provide much fuel now, would it? Anyway, I'm going to continue to be annoyed at that. At least for a little while. Alright, reveal invisible. What do you need? Narrowcath and Redgamore. Narrowcath. Redgamore. And Pargons. And now we use the door handle. Rifle ammunition. Oh, thank God that's done with. 8mm. Yeah, I would have never figured that out. I completely forgot about that spell. Now, nothing to examine. Luckily, these guys burn nicely. Fortunately, my sanity is not doing too well now, is it? Lose all our sanity, you start taking health damage. But it's okay, because wanton slaughter of nightmares is good for your mental health. Just go out and kill a few beasts. For their own good, really. That's not how the quote went, but you get the reference. Good job. You get the reference. Okay, Cover chant item. Actually, I should probably upgrade my recovers. I'm not going to be using them in combat. What do you need? Etikath and Santak. And nothing but paragons. Spell list, recover, assign. Do that. And I guess I can also upgrade enchant item. Enter Brock Magimore. The idea behind the spell system is neat, but I don't feel like it's really taking advantage of it. Maybe there are like some hidden spells you can get just by messing around. I couldn't tell you what a possible combination would be. Yeah, I might as well upgrade shield as well. Ankorok and Santak. Yeah, I'm gonna be hearing a lot of paragons. Let's see, what was he? He was green. Now, why not enchant the gun? I don't know, sword works pretty well. That was easy. See, that's where I came out from. What about here? Oh, this is where that big altar was. Right, there are trappers there. Let me just quickly get out of this wacky pocket dimension. It's barely even a hindrance. It's more like a small pebble. A small pebble of inconvenience. Of course I hear them, but I can't see any of them. Bitch. Milky blue bottle stands on the altar. Magical elixir. Store all of Peter's magical energy. Wow. One thing this guy has going for me is that he has a lot of magic. Got a big magic bar. It is nice that the characters do have different stats. Locked. Unlocked. Wait, what was the point of that? Alright, wait. No, I don't think I've been this way. Or have I? Yes, I have. Righty. Okay, so there's that door. Don't think I've been in this door. Definitely haven't. Vermin. That's how I deal with rats here. Equip. Then we enchante. Pargon, Pargon, Pargon. If I ever cast magical spells, I'm just gonna say Pargon repeatedly. Soldier's note. What do you say? It's been 2 weeks since Haskell went missing and I'm afraid to go to sleep. More than once I saw shadows of people moving past my bed, peeking through the blinds to see a wounded soldier being taken from his bed. Drugged and delirious in the dead of night, never to be seen again. As Haskell was, perhaps I will be. What happened to them, I don't know. I am afraid to ask what happened. For I know that I would surely be the next one to be taken into the darkness. The darkness. The table is stacked full of occult items, far beyond anything Peter had expected. He uncovers bizarre drawings of unnatural creatures, animated corpses, and other ethereal nightmares. And again, we just push in the shelf. See you. Don't come any closer. It's just a rat. No reason to shoot the rat. Key. Take the key. Binding hall. Oh, we're gonna go see where the friar monk fella got his head exploded. Oops. Do not shove 303 rounds into the revolver. It would not end well. mean, I guess you could try, but it wouldn't fit. Hey, look, now we're playing Resident Evil. Boink. 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 Bap. Bap. It does wonders for your sanity. Again, I always find it amusing how the incomprehensible horrors of Beyond can easily be defeated by violence. Just shoot it. I mean, Cthulhu got ran over with a boat. That's how his tail ended. Granted, he was still waking up. A soldier's cold, stiff body lies sprawled on the steps. Peter attempts to flip the corpse over to discover his identity. But all that is left of the man's face is a ruined mass of eaten flesh. Doesn't look to be ruined, if you say so. Magical attack. Why would it be here of all places, here in this corridor? Why the hell not? The corridor is ended by an elaborate door decorated in a manner much different than the others within the cathedral. Peter senses an unbearable evil beyond that door. When he reaches it to open, fears creep into his gut and begins to eat at his soul. Go inside. Does the guardian really need to make a big hole in the floor? That was a bitch to tile. Now look at that, the sacred crab claw. You know, I'm pretty sure the big... Oh, Jesus. Big guardian fella could have simply squashed him. Okay, so we need to use this. What do you need? Incantation saturates an area with aligned magical energy, inflicting massive damage to all enemies within its influence. This magic will affect both large and small, for even the greatest of foes are made of many small parts. Enterbach and Redgamore. Then we Pargon the fuck out of it. No, you will not sap my mind energy. Okay, that obviously wasn't gonna work. Let's see. Heal and cover, spell, summon a shield. Shit. That's what the potions are for. ASMR drinking noise. Probably have to use this at some point. Okay, can't break up. Perhaps I enchant the weapon. Incantation saturates an area with a line of magical energy to all enemies within its influence. Magic will affect both large and small. So it has to be something with this. Anyway, just not close enough. Oh, first I need my shield. That'll buy me enough time to cast larger shield. Or we just run around in circles for a little bit. Oops. Do not shove 8mm rounds into gun. Oh, that's gun. Doesn't work too well. Damn it. Run away. Run away. Not that far. Not that far, Peter. Oh, it can't reach me from all the way over here. That's nice. I think that successfully went through. I think the floor will be bloodier after all these years. A spell list, magical attack, cast this. Maybe this. God fucking damn it. Doubt it would be blue. So do I just need to keep casting this? Because it doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. I love boss fights I can't figure out what to do. Or just don't have any feedback whatsoever. Okay, now just kill me. Start over. Yeah, for a guardian, you're pretty bad at your job. I think probably could have easily killed me if it didn't want to, you know, fuck around. Alright, let's try this again. Yes, open the door. And I cannot skip the cutscene. You know, I don't think we're going to be finishing the game tonight. Sign 2, let's go with that. Thank you, shield power. Again, I can't tell if I'm doing anything. Shield. This. Wait, we're fine? Sort of. We're not fine. We're the opposite of fine. Just use one of the elixirs. So, yeah, trying to run behind it doesn't work. It attacks faster. Let's see if I can cast a large shield. There we are. Am I even doing this right? Nope, that did something. So, I guess I am. Okay, maybe I'm not doing this right. What do you want from me? It's a wait for an opening. I think it is.
If you seem to hurt, sing me.
Okay, maybe it isn't wait for opening. I saw it flash red once. Okay, no, just start over. God damn it. What the hell do you want from me? CT. Dodgeable projectiles. Okay, so your dodgeable projectile attack is actually the beam ray thing. Honestly, I'd rather just have his head explode. Make for good content. Never get over how his first reaction to it is to pull out his revolver. I mean, in this situation, probably the smartest thing to do. Yeah, what? Okay, to readjust this. Sign this. There we go. So if I stay far enough away from it, and it keeps doing that, it should enter like a vulnerability state. Maybe that instead. The hell did I just cast? Oh, I think I might hit recover by accident.
We are under attack.
Oh, hi, Lucine Lament. Right. Well, you come at a pretty, kind of a bad time. I'm stuck fighting this dickhead. I can't quite figure out what to do, but welcome in, everybody.
Your popularity is rising.
And thank you for the follow, RJ the Lonely VT. Oh no, it's not your fault. But we are currently on chapter 8 of 12. Right towards the end of 8, actually.
A peasant is on his way.
And thank you, Savage Stingy. You don't know what I'm fighting, but you believe. It's more just trying to figure out when to time this. But what were you up to? What were you doing? Oh, I think I get it now. I think I get it. More lives of P, every ounce of willpower to stop playing. I've heard that's a really good game. I haven't got a chance to try it yet. Of like all the Soulsborne style stuff, that's one of the better ones. That's it. Just figured it out. Is that one of your favorite non-FromSoft Souls-like? I'll have to look into it someday. Probably when my computer won't explode if I try to run it. Right, can't move while casting spells. Okay, and I guess we're doing this again? Can I interrupt your cast? No. Can my cast affect the zombies? That seemed to do something. And I also thought we were going to be able to finish the game for tonight. No, that's not happening. There's still 2 more chapters. Actually, there might be more than 2. I forget which number we're on. That goes Zippy Zap. We'll do Zippy Zap again. Not a... my lack of sanity. So, there is a vulnerability state, but I can't quite get a grasp on when it is. Okay, yeah, it is just the absorbing particles thing. That's the tell. That's the tell. And poke the cameraman to wake him up. Bullets still don't work. Nope, Peter, the one in front of you. I love that bullet zing sound effect. I thought you would enchant your weapon to try to get around its force field. Now it's something completely different. Also, you're going to be hearing Paragon a lot. If you don't get too close to it, that pisses it off. Paragon? Yep. Paragon these nuts. Opening? There we are, okay. Nice salty gargle is good for the throat. I'm probably going to be ending after this. Okay, opening. I fear to say it took me too long to figure this one out. And I did resort to cheating. By that I mean I looked up a guide. But for like one of the puzzles, you're supposed to use a spell you got in like chapter 3 or 4. That completely sucks, so you never use it. Ow. And you have to use that to solve a puzzle. I forgot it existed. So that was fun. The game has issues, but stuff like that's bound to happen. Oh damn, that was expensive. Classic. Yeah, it's some of that carryover from 90s adventure games. Anyway, extra-dimensional guardian eldritch thing defeated by one British boy with a book. And we got a crab claw. The guardian of Zolothoth vanquished in a stained glass that kept it hidden, lying in pieces. The essence of chat is now liberated. It beckons to Peter, calling to him. He approaches cautiously. Yoink. And he just wrapped it in a piece of cloth. We have acquired the sacred claw. 69 years later.
And that was how I came by it.
Nice.
I know it sounds crazy, but there you have it. The only proof I have is that statue.
It's a strange one. I've seen one like it before.
You have?
Yes. Very rare, though. Very obscure.
I've had experts take a look at it, and none of them know what it is. And you do.
I'm somewhat of an expert on these things myself.
I'm something of a scientist
An
myself.
interest I developed a long time ago while I was a young man.
Then you should keep it. Lord knows I have no interest in it. I am sure it's the cause of my sleeplessness. I keep thinking about it, as if it's calling out to me.
Then a drink, perhaps. For the gift. For an unusual objet d'art.
A chapter complete. So that was number 9 of 12. Oh, we are not finishing the game tonight. I stopped reading. Alex discovers a small penny taped to the back of Peter's chapter page. Then again, it's game long, so next time, maybe. It's longer than I anticipated. Like, I think my current playtime is... yeah, a bit over 10 hours. Actually, approaching 11. So not counting the times I get stuck, this is probably about a 10 to 12 hour game. I did not expect it to... Fuck, I hit the wrong button.
This isn't really happening.
You son of a bitch! The game pulled a fast one on me. The fucking game pulled a fast one on me. I'm actually pissed off about that. Well done. Well done, Sandy effect. 2080, that's 25 years ago. I was shitting bricks. I was about ready to just throw this game in the trash and say to hell with it. Let's go ahead and make a clip of that, because I know it's going to be funny later on. But anyway... let me actually make sure it's saved properly this time. Okay. Well, that's going to be all for tonight. I kind of rated at an awkward time. Not your fault, though. These things happen. Let's see if I can send you over to somebody. No, I haven't rated Driftwood in, well, forever. Glad you caught it just right before I ended stream. Happy to see a few minutes of the game. It looks cool. It is a good game, but it does have its faults. But still, very good. Very, very interesting. A great concept. A little lacking on execution, but still great. I highly recommend. Let's see. Yeah, well, I'll send you guys over to Driftwood. He's currently doing Baldur's Gate 3 with Chai Spice, Sir Necro, and Ulti. Big group collab. And I never got a chance to raid him beforehand, so here we go. But that's going to be all for tonight. Next stream will be tomorrow. Possibly going to be finishing this. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for all the kind words and kind comments. And wherever you are, I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.